Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to go. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that rim. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. You look at this Browns defense. They enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Tua sets up to pass it. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
To throw is Sanders. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll take this down to the 33. The Browns at 2-4 here in the first half of the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
To throw now, here's Sanders. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Let's go.
4A. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
60 Eagles. 6. Chop alert. Chop alert. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Let's go.
On first down, here's Jenkins. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
2 yards on the
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
18 Rattler. Go.
Throwing, Sanders. Did he get the feed down? Yes! Touchdown! David Njoku, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Browns use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Powering his way forward. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
We look at this Browns defense. They were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you can tell by this team, all right? Anytime you can tell your offense, hey, just get us a couple touchdowns. We got this thing locked down. That's when you know you're playing well and you're carrying your team along.
Go ahead.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Ready, Jack? 18.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he'll look downfield for Waller. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly when it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
35 yards that time on the punt. And the Browns will take over first and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out first and 10.
Buffalo 18.
Now Sanders. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneer.
Sanders to throw. That's to his running back, Quinshon Judkins. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And they'll use him out in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
3rd down and 1.
Come on, come on. Hey. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Rig alert, rig alert.
They'll try and run here with Judkins. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
The city just made a sweep. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell
Ready? 79 Broncos. Bronco Warriors 70. Dragon 60.
On play action, here's Shadur. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Sanders. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
70 Lions, Mustang 19. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Sanders. Connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, Corey Bojorquez gets set to punt for Cleveland. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it'll be Dolphin football.
At their own 29-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Again, it's Achane. A 10-yard pickup. And it's enough for a Dolphins 1st down. Defensively, they were in the 3-4. Solid run up the middle. What made it successful?
Well, what you have to do is control the nose guard. But sometimes you don't do it by blocking him. You do it by influencing him. Get him moving to one side or the other and hit him back on the opposite.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And a pretty good burst there as he gets this across midfield and down to the 46. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
2nd and 10. Here's Tua. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And hang on here, we got an injured player, and that is QB Tua Tagovailoa, who's in need of some assistance. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. And on 3rd down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set. A first throw for the backup, Wilson. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And it'll be intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
And I
think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
That's good for the Browns. 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Sanders. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
60 Vikings. Cup 19. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's to the right side and complete to the Joker. 3rd catch of this 1st half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Cowboy.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Reno. 70 Lions. 60 Mavericks. Mustang 19. Say, hurt. Ready.
They'll give up the middle. Jenkins. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed 1st down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the 1st, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Pep Warriors, 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler.
2nd and 4. He's going to float this one deep right side. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Looking to pass. Tua. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. pickup there, 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster, and we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out ahead away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost. And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Back to throw now on 1st down. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half.
On the ready.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Cowboy 80. Panther 11, Panther 11. Cup 19, Cup 19. Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw. Sanders. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jalen Phillips, the former 1st rounder, getting in there for the sack. 1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this 2nd half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the 1st half.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
A run, it's Judkins. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
2nd and 5. This one is complete to Jenkins. Down to the 10. And all the way down to the 5. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60.
Back to throw. Sanders in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal, so now it's 2nd down.
At the 12-yard line.
Bronco 80. 19 Lion. Warrior 70. Ready.
Looking to throw. Sanders. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
1918. Street.
On 3rd and goal, Sanders to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
The kick by Pinheiro is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Wilson smart to take off and run with it as he's able to pick up the first.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
Wilson. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Rolling to his left. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Throwing is Wilson. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. Then all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 57 yards. And the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. Found a little room there as he's out to about the 37. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
7 Pirates, Cougar 19.
To throw is Sanders. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
19, Tiger, 19, 17. Cup 19.
To throw now, here's Sanders. He finds his man, complete. That's 4. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Into the hands of Cedric Tillman. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
On the 6.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
19, let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Panther 11. Ready.
Throwing, Sanders. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats.
From the gun, it's Shador. And this is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Eddie
Another touchdown through the air for them, and for this rookie quarterback at the helm, he has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this way.
He's absolutely taken charge. Every touchdown for them has come via his arm. 0 rushing touchdowns, no special teams, no defensive scores. All him throwing the football. He's in cruise control right now, and so is his team.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 43. They go play action with Wilson. Rolling to his right. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's another 1st down, as this time they get an even 20. Now Wilson. That's going to be caught by Waddle. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painting the picture of this game overall. That's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Wilson. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. In motion, Hill. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Ready, break.
The Browns drive about to get started. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless, take care of the ball on the way.
Tyrell Dotson there on the tackle. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 5.
18 Rattlers. Ready. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now Sanders. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
19, Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Sanders to throw. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
4-yard gain.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the 1st down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
It just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
To throw is Wilson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. They'll run it with Jenkins. And out of bounds right around the 20. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
18, pioneer, Bronco 80.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Jerry Jeudy with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and we'll do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Right back to Achane on 2nd down. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more managed manageable 3rd and 7.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their